Pues bueno, comenzamos State of Play centrado en Hogwarts Legacy, nuevo título del universo de Harry Potter. Vamos allá, a ver qué es lo que nos depara hoy, a ver si nos sorprenden con algo interesante.
Lumos.
In-game footage, trabajo en proceso y footage capturado en PlayStation 5. Va a ser un mix entre gameplay y cinemáticas.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Pues vamos allá.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world.
Vale, o sea que vamos a ser un nuevo estudiante, en teoría que se va a poder personalizar como cada uno quiera. Y de momento gráficamente pinta mucho mejor de lo que me esperaba, la verdad. Pero que mucho mejor.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
El personaje se puede personalizar. Como siempre os digo, esto es un directo, por lo que siempre suele perder calidad a la hora de hacer estos directos. Una vez que terminemos el directito, como lo resubirán a YouTube en mejor calidad, lo volvemos a ver, ¿vale? Pero daos cuenta que siempre se pierde calidad. Joder, ¿cómo se ve esto, no?
So you are the new student.
Por lo menos gráficamente una calidad muy superior a la que yo me esperaba, pero que muy superior.
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts
Va a haber
welcome.
duelos, ¿eh?
You may begin.
Partículas, ojo. Ojo a las partículas.
For a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll
De
be able
momento
to explore
muchísimo
the
mejor de lo que yo me lo
castle famous for
esperaba.
its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries.
Si esto sale así,
You'll
a más
discover
de uno le va a
dungeons and
explotar la
secret
cabeza.
passageways.
Porque creo que llevan esperando este juego del universo Harry Potter desde hace 20 años.
Puzzles that will require magical
Con
skill
Actio.
and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may
Es lo que
recognize a
comentamos
few
antes, esto tiene
faces.
lugar sobre el año 1800. Veremos a gente conocida, pero obviamente muchos de los profesores de las películas no van a estar aquí.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll
Este
come
no
to
era
know this
el
eclectic group of
jinete este
talented
decapitado,
witches and
tío.
wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. Ones designed to help you catch up with the other fifth years at your own speed.
Quidditch.
Lumos.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor
Ahora que
Fig
veo
to try and discover if
esa
the
imagen,
rumors of a
molaría un
mounting
huevo
goblin rebellion hold
el
any
ajedrez
weight,
mágico,
and
tío.
if the
Que hubiese
safety of
misiones,
Hogwarts
una especie de
lies in the
minijuego de
balance.
ajedrez mágico. Sería tochísimo.
How great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade.
No pinta mal lo del combate. Hay que saber un poco más, pero no pinta mal. El tema de la jugabilidad creo que es importante, ¿eh? Sí es cierto que por lo que parece está muy centrado en RPG, pero es importante.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Leviosa.
Slam with Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful
Y hay una
magic
especie
your
de
professors do
finishes,
not
de
understand
ejecuciones.
to obliterate your strongest foes.
What the fuck?
Mixing and matching dozens of spells will
Esto me
let
está
you
pareciendo
define your
infinitamente
combat
mejor de lo que me esperaba. Pero muy top,
style on your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Bueno, y se caen los árboles.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have
Pero que
access to a
muy
deep
top.
set of upgrades, talents, and skills
Vale,
to aid
tema
your progression
cartas.
as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout
Talentos.
the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells.
O sea que va a haber
plants,
talentos y
and
habilidades
potions
extra.
to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic.
¡Oh!
You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear.
Ay, también se puede craftear equipo mágico.
And defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Hostias, esto tiene un pintote, ¿eh?
Cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost.
O sea que va a haber pociones que incrementen tu poder cuando lo necesites, que te den más
Drones
defensa.
deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
Utilizando plantas de
You can even
herboristería.
unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate
Una mandrágora.
unsuspecting enemies.
¡Hola!
In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter.
Y también bestias
both
mágicas.
At school and as you explore the world surrounding
Se
the
ve
castle and
cojonudo,
its
tío.
grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
Sí, es que es en plan mundo abierto, para poder viajar por el mapa. Este es el juego que los amantes de Harry Potter llevan esperando 20 años, tío.
As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Hufflepuffs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between
Whoa,
classes, and
tío.
regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Y también, esto iba a decir, digo, se va a poder construir aquí.
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to
Sí,
sow
sí.
and harvest plants, brew
Vas a poder
potions,
incluso
and
plantar
upgrade
aquí
your gear.
objetos que tú quieras y irán saliendo para que los recolectes y
Helpful
demás.
house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You
Hostias,
can
esto
freely
pinta
customize this
pepinazo,
space to reflect your personality and magical specialties.
Esto pinta pepinazo brutal. Mira, mira, ya acariciando al gatete. Volando aquí en grifo.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade.
Y también vas a poder visitar Hogsmeade, el pueblecito de al lado de Hogwarts. Esto pinta muy loco.
Ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear.
También te puedes cambiar de ropa y demás.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts.
The fuck?
You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself
Esto pinta muy
when he
loco,
was a
tío.
student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies.
Oh
Journey across a
my.
landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be. As you leave your unique
Y vas a
mark
poder
on the
elegir qué tipo
wizarding
de
world.
mago convertirte.
Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Muy loco, ¿eh? Para navidades de este 2022. Finales de 2022, o sea que en teoría sale este año, ¿eh? ¡Wow!
That was your first extended look at Hogwarts Legacy.
¡Wow, vaya pepinazo!
Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
Vale, parece que ahora nos van a comentar un poquito más de los personajes del juego. ¡Wow! ¡Qué pepinaco, tío!
The attention to detail and the passion and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Infinitamente mejor de lo que me esperaba. Infinitamente mejor.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
Hostia, qué rápido se me ha pasado el gameplay. Si es que llevamos ya 15 minutos de gameplay. Se me ha pasado volando, tío.
The lore of the Wizarding World is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
The movies, the books, they all touched me in such a way that it makes me want to go to experience Hogwarts. They can put in so much more detail.
Flipando estoy, ¿eh? Ya os dije antes del directito. Casi lo mejor con estos eventos es venir sin expectativas, no esperar nada, para que así, si se muestra algo interesante, digas ¡hostias! Y te emocione en ese aspecto. Porque al final muchos de estos eventos, si vienes esperando mucho, al final casi siempre te decepcionan, ¿no? Con lo cual yo en este aspecto no esperaba nada. Y me ha sorprendido muy, muy positivamente. Pero vamos, infinitamente mejor de lo que yo me esperaba. Es que se ve como AAA tocho este juego. Y en teoría no lo era. Muy tocho, tío. Muy, muy tocho. Ahora lo dicho, ahora cuando termine el eventito volvemos a verlo con mejor calidad cuando lo resuban. Y este año, para finales de este año. Vamos, este juego va a ser un pepinazo en cuestión a ventas y además, ya veremos luego si al final cumple o no con lo que está mostrando. Pero la gente, estoy viendo ya, la gente se está volviendo loquísima. Pero loquísima con el juego. También, como siempre, en este tipo de juegos, más aún si es mundo abierto, ya sabéis que a mí me preocupa mucho el tema calidad de contenido secundario. En cuestión a... ¿va a merecer la pena hacerlo? ¿Va a ser en plan recadero? ¿Va a haber historias conectadas de personajes secundarios que se unan a la historia principal y sea algo memorable? ¿O por el contrario, lo dicho, van a ser en plan recadero, que no te den nada y simplemente sea por rellenar contenido del juego? Eso me parece muy relevante, ¿eh?
Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time, to say the least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Y después de ver todo esto, en teoría es intergeneracional, en teoría. O sea, también sale para PlayStation 4, para anterior generación, vamos. No sé, empiezo a dudarlo, Empiezo a dudarlo. Porque lo que han mostrado, esto es PlayStation 5, esto es Next Gen. Tengo dudas de cómo saldrá esto en anterior generación si es que se lanza.
You always wondered, like, what is my common room supposed to look like?
It's close enough to the world that we know that fans will recognize certain names, they'll recognize spells, they'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway, I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely new wizarding world that no one's ever experienced.
Lo dicho, lo que decíamos antes. Tiene pinta que este es el juego que los fans de Harry Potter llevan esperando 20 años. Esperemos que salga así cuando se lance al mercado. Que ya sabemos por dónde van los tiros en muchos de estos juegos, ¿no? Siempre los trailers y los eventos luce increíble y cuando llega el momento de la verdad hay problemas.
A very big challenge because, as everybody knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for a game, because you're going to have to walk it.
And of course, again, the sentient castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes to keep its students on its toes. We've put so many little secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
We recreate those very important locations, and then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to, and we have to make the connective tissue that brings all of it together.
Adding a world that is a breathing, living world is very hard to do because it's all about the details. And as a concept team, we really got into those details and studied history, studied architecture.
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find myself wandering Hogwarts for like 45 minutes because it's so beautiful.
The community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
Nada mal. Nada mal. Pues para que se lo han currado al menos. Tiene pinta, sí. Sí, tiene pinta.
Enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts Legacy. We truly hope you enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play.
Muy bien el evento de hoy.
So grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On behalf of our team at WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today, and we'll see you at Hogwarts.
Si el juego sale así, tenemos juegazo entre manos, tiene pinta. Si sale así.
We hope you're excited for the magic to come.
Pues por aquí termina. Una pasada el eventito de hoy. Hogwarts Legacy, infinitamente mejor de lo esperado. Infinitamente mejor.